and welcome to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Jennifer Reynolds.
And I'm Dean O'Lawley. Today's destination, we're at Roxxy's Ice Cream in Oklahoma City's Plaza District.
This great, fun little ice cream shop started out as a food truck just a few years ago. But now they've added a permanent location here on 16th Street in Oklahoma City, and the menu is full of all sorts of delicious ice cream flavors, floats, and sodas.
You know, being in here today with all the bright colors and of course the ice cream, it reminds one of summer, which in turn can remind a lot of Oklahomans it's time to get out on the water.
Of course, you don't have to drive far if you're in Oklahoma City to get out on the water. You don't even have to leave the city. In fact, our Jeff Roberts takes us dragon boating on the Oklahoma River.
River Sport Adventures, the Boathouse District on the Oklahoma River, has so much to see and do. But today, it's all about the boats, dragon boats. Okay, sorry. Dragon boat coordinator Mia Overton tells us more.
Dragon boating is a really ancient type of boating, comes from China, and we have two different types of boats down here. Boats that fit 10 people and boats that fit 20 people. Today we're gonna go out in 10-person boats, so we'll have 10 people paddling, one person steering us, who's our coach, and then a drummer to keep our beat.
Oh, I so want to be the drummer. I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day. Okay, I won't quit my day job. Mia, are there leagues for dragon boating?
Every year we have a spring and a fall league that runs. Usually they run 10 weeks long, so you'll come down for 10 practices per season. And then at the end of the season, you get a race at our Paddle Fest Dragon Boating Regatta, which either happens in the summer during Stars and Stripes Regatta here at the river or at the Oklahoma Regatta Festival.
So what about individuals? Say maybe I want to come down on a Friday and I don't have a team. Can I come do that?
You can. So on Friday afternoons, in addition to all of the other adventures that we offer here, if you come down and buy a day pass, you can go dragon boating out by the adventure course, and we'll take you out with a coach and whoever else wants to paddle.
Mia, before we go do this dragon boat thing, tell me, what else can you do when you come down here?
The other paddle sports that we offer here for rental, for recreational use, are kayaking, canoeing, and stand-up paddle boarding. You can also come down and take rowing lessons or take kayaking lessons in sprint racing kayaks.
Is there any kind of adventure pass that you can kind of do, you know, the zip line and the dragon? I mean, does anything like that exist?
Yeah, so if you buy a season pass down here at the river, you can use that for everything. It really is all access.
I am so ready to get to the boats. But one last question. Whitewater rafting at the Oklahoma River. When will it be here?
Whitewater rafting will be here next year, just about this time, so we're gearing up for a lot of change, a lot of growth down here at the river.
Sweet! Now, it's time to get to the boating, don't you think?
Row, row, row your boat gently down the river.
Oh, but my boat crew didn't just gently row. We raced.
Trust me, the entire family will love this dragon boat and everything at River Sport Adventures right here on the Oklahoma River. Come check it out and tell them Discover Oklahoma sent you.
If you're looking for ideas about where you can go and cool off on the water this summer, we have the greatest resource for you. Just hop on to travelok.com and click on Request Free Brochures, and we'll be happy to send you a copy of the Oklahoma Outdoor Guide. Of course, summer also has a lot of the great holidays like Memorial Day and 4th of July.
But you don't have to wait to show your patriotic side. We found a fun store in Duncan recently that goes above and beyond to support the line Made in the USA.
It's a fact, American-made products have been making a comeback now for the past few years. American Sense owner Dina Adair says her store, which opened just a few years ago, has seen proof of that.
Oh, it's been great. People are searching for that, I think. I think people are more aware of where their products are coming from, and they turn it over and look to see, you know, where it's made. And they know that if they come in here, they can get anything they want, and it's all made in America. They don't have to worry about, you know, that it's made somewhere else.
And of course, Made in Oklahoma products are prominent sellers.
I have lots of Made in Oklahoma food. Of course, the Bed Ray chocolate is always really popular. I've got lots of salsa and stuff like that. I've got lots of art that's on the wall. The crosses are all made here. I have scarves that are made here. I have metal roses that are made in Velma. I have lots of stuff that's made right here in Oklahoma.
While there are plenty of Made in Oklahoma arts and crafts, there are other items made here too.
When I tell people that this salsa is actually made in Chickasha, you know, they're really, you know, or This wallet, this leather wallet, was actually made here in Duncan. They're surprised that they can get that kind of product, a big variety of products that are actually made here in Oklahoma.
So many products are popular in Dina's store: birdhouses, gourds, bath and body products.
A lot of the metal art that's on the wall is very popular because they're all unique and most of them are handmade, so there's no two alike. You know, everything's really different and very unique. Candles are always good. Candles are always a top seller. But people are really liking the American themed things, you know, especially those that come from overseas that are visiting here, like they're working at Halliburton or something, and they want to actually take back an American-made souvenir that's actually made in America, because a lot of souvenirs are not. You know, they're made somewhere else, so they want something that's authentically American or Oklahoma.
And before anything is put in her store, Dina makes sure it is a true American-made product.
I do a lot of research before I bring a new product in the store. I ask a lot of questions. You know, is the battery compartment in your clock made in the USA? Very, you know, because I don't want anything in here that you can turn it over and any part of it say made in China. You know, I mean, the finished product has to be made here in the USA.
And whether it's due to the natural part of the business cycle or perhaps the refiguring of the global economy, I think in business what you make makes you. So American Sense and Duncan is indeed good for American business in general.
I want to support the small American businesses like myself, you know, just trying to make my way. But most of the stuff in the store is from small, either mom and pop businesses or small manufacturers across the country that they're trying to make their American dream. You know, they're looking for outlets to put their products in, and so they can do what they love to do.
If you're looking for unique Oklahoma-owned places to shop, we hope you head over to our website, travelok.com. You can search shopping in any part of the state and support the theory of buy local. You know, Jennifer, there was a time when the term Okie wasn't exactly an endearing term.
You know, we're old enough to remember it. Fortunately, times have changed and you now see Okie pride everywhere.
We're headed to just one place where you can prove that coming up.
And another great stop along the Mother Road.
Car clubs come here and visit, and people who are running Route 66 stop here.
A trip to one of Sapulpa's most historic filling stations still ahead.
And in the land of Tex-Mex comes new Mexican cooking that has them standing in line.
My favorite would have to be probably the stew. Absolutely, the pork stew.
The story behind the Green Chili Kitchen a little later, right here on Discover Oklahoma.
Great travel tips anytime, like Discover Oklahoma on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Waving wing. Kiss your smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. So when we say, I'll be with, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, come see for yourself.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma, coming to you from Roxxy's Ice Cream in the Plaza District in Oklahoma City. And everything here, even the ice cream, is bright and cheery. It just screams summer.
Absolutely, and summertime is the perfect time to show your Oklahoma pride. You can do that by wearing one of the famous and popular Okie t-shirts. And right now, Julie Chen is going to take us to a place where you can get them.
Boomtown Tees is a tiny store with a big love for Oklahoma.
We're just t-shirts, fun Oklahoma, Tulsa stuff.
With more than 50 unique designs, this shop makes sporting your state pride simple and stylish.
The Oklahoma with the buffalo, I just love the way that shirt looks. It just represents all Oklahoma to me.
The shirts are designed by local artists, made with local ink, and printed, you guessed it, locally, right here in the back of the store.
You get your ink, you throw it on a screen. Got to have the screen lined up on the board. You glue the t-shirt down so it doesn't move. Squeegee the ink over it, and voila, t-shirt.
Boomtown Tees screens tank tops, sweatshirts, and other merchandise too. They also take custom orders.
If you want to come in and you say you want a special design, we've done family reunion shirts, all kinds of stuff.
I would say the top seller is I Rode the Zingo, because everybody knows about the old roller coaster we used to have at Bell's Amusement Park. And for some reason, I feel like everyone in Tulsa already has that shirt, but it just sells and sells and sells.
As you can see, I'm sporting the Outlaws shirt right now.
Customers like Josh Lynch say walking into Boomtown Tees is a walk down memory lane.
There's a lot of shirts that they have that, you know, like a lot of stuff from Bell's, Admiral Twin, a lot of stuff, you know, growing up in Tulsa that you remember. And now you get to, you know, A, support a local business, but then also you get to wear something that might remind you of something, you know, when you were younger or whatever.
If you love Oklahoma, you can't help but get a little nostalgic here. That's because Boomtown Tees unites us with a common thread.
Oklahoma is very special. I think it's very important to support your small local businesses because it helps our family grow and helps our community grow.
If you want local t-shirts, this is a good spot for it.
In Tulsa, I'm Julie Chin, discovering Oklahoma.
To find out more places to pick up everything Okie, head to our website, travelok.com. Use the search bar to find out more about everything Oklahoma.
You know, ice cream is such a big part of summer.
Well, don't you take my line because I'm busy.
So are road trips.
The one spot you've got to hit if you're headed through Sapulpa coming up.
Something that's popular around here is our grilled and smothered burrito.
And a stop for lunch that's simply scrumptious. We'll show you where. Coming up right here on Discover Oklahoma.
Hot off the press, order your free copy of the 2015 Oklahoma Outdoor Guide and get an all-access pass to the very best places, attractions, and activities Oklahoma has to offer. Go online to travelok.com and order your free copy today. It glows in the dark.
Get ready for a great time in Tulsa next weekend. The Hanson Brothers present the second annual Hop Jam Beer and Music Festival on Sunday, May the 17th. A concert featuring Hanson and other bands takes place while festival goers get to sample craft beers. For ticket information, log on to thehopjam.com.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma, coming to you from Roxxy's Ice Cream in Oklahoma City's Plaza District. And you know what? I love this job and this ice cream.
Absolutely. It's quite tasty. Now this summer, if you happen to be traveling Route 66, there's an old gas station in Sapulpa you'll want to stop by.
Not to fill up your car, but to fill up on Oklahoma history. Jason Grubbs has our lesson.
There was a time when fuel was just a few cents per gallon. The Sapulpa Historical Society is taking you back to that era with the Wade Phillips filling station here in downtown, right off of Route 66. The year was 1923, and Oklahoma oil man Wade Phillips was building full-service filling stations all over the region. Decades later, it looks like opening day.
At that time, this was a very sort of busy commerce area for Sapulpa. Had 2 5-story hotels just less than a block away.
Historical Society Museum Director Mike Jeffries says this old gas station hasn't always looked this good. It changed hands a few times, starting in the late 30s. First, a barn-style filling station, then a battery shop, and then a dry cleaners.
Every year it just sort of got to be a worse looking area of town, and the Historical Society bought it in 2007.
It took crews 3 years to develop the plans, raise the money, and remodel the site, taking it back to the original look and feel. These days, you can't get a tank of gas here, but it's still a popular pit stop.
Car clubs come here and visit, and people who are running Route 66 stop here and get their cars and motorcycles and take their picture out in front of the station.
Inside, you'll find photos all over the walls showing the gas station through the years and the local automotive industry. This is an old Ford showroom in downtown, built to generate excitement.
Those were model cars, and they would come to Sapulpa and they'd leave the lights on all night.
In fact, here at the Phillips filling station, you can see a 1930 Model A and a 1922 Buick pickup. By the way, that delivery truck was purchased brand new here in Sapulpa, and it never left town.
Originally used as to sell watermelons and vegetables out of the back of the old pickup.
There are old gas pumps, oil cans, signs, tires, and tools. All of it helping to educate anyone who visits.
And they'll get an idea of what life was like in a different time.
It's free to look around. Donations are welcome. But you'll want to call ahead or stop by across the street to the Historical Society, and someone can let you in. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 3. In Sapulpa, I'm Jason Grubbs for Discover Oklahoma.
No matter where your next road trip takes you, we'll help you find a great place to visit in the Oklahoma Travel Guide. Your free copy is available at travelok.com. Just click on Request Free Brochures. You know, I think we should officially change the name to Okie-Mex, but whether you call it Okie-Mex or Tex-Mex, people here love it.
And now there's a different kind of Mexican food that's really taking off.
I would say, of course, the green chili stew is the most traditional New Mexican dish.
The delicious dishes they are serving at this hot spot right here next on Discover Oklahoma.
Every night, sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. So when we say, yeah, we're only saying you're doing fine. Oklahoma,
Oklahoma, come see for yourself.
This portion of Discover Oklahoma is brought to you by the Heartland Flyer. Book your ticket through Southern Oklahoma today.
Welcome back. We're at Roxxy's Ice Cream in Oklahoma City this week, where the treats are delicious.
They are, as I'm sucking this ice cream down. But there's a food of a different kind that has people coming back for more. It's in Yukon, and it's called the Green Chili Kitchen. And right now, Quinn Tran takes us there.
Make just one visit to the Green Chili Kitchen and taste why this restaurant in Yukon stands out.
I love the food. It's very fresh. All the ingredients are very fresh.
I think it's the green chilies that adds, because I put green chilies in pretty much everything.
Green chili tops everything from the queso, the stew, the pie, and even the lemonade.
That's really good. You like it? Oh, good. The chili gives it that flavor. It just brings the dish all together, and that's what sets us apart.
A former school teacher, Tara Peters, owns the family restaurant. Green Chili Kitchen serves New Mexican-inspired cuisine made from scratch with the finest ingredients.
First of all, our chicken is antibiotic-free, steroid-free. We put those chickens on the rotisserie and we rotisserie all of our chicken. We also have grass-fed beef. It's just a cleaner, more quality-given product to our customers.
Customers can taste the difference. Each plate of food is made to order, New Mexican style.
My favorite would have to be probably the stew. Absolutely, the pork stew. I would say, of course, the green chili stew is the most traditional New Mexican dish. You can get it with pork or chicken. The most traditional would be the pork, and it's just delicious. Something that's popular around here is our grilled and smothered burrito, which you can choose your meat. We have 4 choices of meat. It's chicken, steak, pork, and ground beef. And then we have 3 choices of beans: black beans, pinto beans, and refried beans, and rice. And it's all rolled up in one delicious burrito and smothered with your favorite green chili or red chili. My signature dessert is green chili apple pie. And some people are a little scared of that because when they think of the green chili, again, they think that it's hot, and it's not hot. It's just this perfect blend of the sweet apple and the green chili together. And you'll just have to try it because you'll love it.
Opened in 2012, the Green Chili Kitchen has become a popular restaurant destination off of Route 66 here in Yukon. It's popular for the delicious dishes and even has a reputation on the West Coast.
My older brother, we call him the creator. His name's Trevor Logan, and he went to college in Santa Fe, and he was inspired by the New Mexican cuisine and their culture. So he opened the first Green Chili Kitchen in San Francisco. He also has 2 bakeries with our signature pies and many other desserts. And he also just opened another Green Chili in Marin.
Green Chili Kitchen fits right in Yukon, Oklahoma, where Tara and her siblings grew up.
I have a younger brother, Trent Logan, that works on the building and keeps us up and running with the equipment and that kind of thing.
Each family member helps make the restaurant successful.
Salsa sampler.
The food, the flavors, and the family recipes bring customers back for more.
It's exciting. It's very exciting that people want to come and experience our food and our atmosphere and our people and our family.
In Yukon, Quintran, discover Oklahoma.
The Green Chili Kitchen is one of 29 destinations worth the drive featured in the current issue of Oklahoma Today. Inside you'll find most of the magazine devoted to great places to eat in Oklahoma. Pick up your copy on newsstands across the state or subscribe online at oklahomatoday.com.
A huge thank you to the folks here at Roxxy's Ice Cream in the Plaza District in Oklahoma City for hosting us this week. And they don't just have ice cream, they've also got these amazing chocolate chip cookies they're baking right now, and they smell so good. If you can smell it, you can reach right through that TV right this minute. Have to have one. Keep an eye out for their food truck as well here in Oklahoma City, or just come by and pay them a visit. They are closed on Mondays but open at noon every other day of the week. Roxxy's is located in the Plaza District on Northwest 16th, west of downtown Oklahoma City.
Coming up next Saturday on Discover Oklahoma, we're going fishing. Wait till you see the surprise that awaits this crew of kids.
And exploring stained glass, the story behind some of the most beautiful man-made sites in Oklahoma. Next Saturday night, right here on Discover Oklahoma.
So until next time, remember,
there's always something to eat and discover in Oklahoma.
I'm going for cookies next.
Our intrepid Ford Explorer is provided by the Oklahoma Ford Dealers, official partner of the Oklahoma Tourism and Recreation Department.
In Oklahoma, they say the wind comes sweeping down the plains, and we've got wind today. But beautiful weather, sunny weather, warm, very nice. I've been coming to this festival, for about 10 years now.
We have anywhere probably from 500 up to 1,000 people usually show up. We have people come from Eureka Springs.
People from Kansas City, St. Louis.
We've got people from Texas, Arkansas.
Kind of all around the region, and they have such nice fields and always good wind here. Much better than I have in Arkansas.
It's always Mother's Day weekend every year.
We're at 43rd and 118th Street.
It's Saturday and Sunday. We run from 10 to 5.
Which is about a block east of 43rd and Garnett.
I've been flying kites, bigger kites, for around 20 years.
About 2005, I used to carry a kite with me on my fishing boat.
I've got a whole truckload of kites.
I don't count anymore.
30 or 40, maybe more?
I have lots, over 100 different type kites.
There's stunt kites,
single line kites,
dual line that you control,
quad line kites, and then the shape kind of dictates the different categories people compete in.
This kite is called the HQ Silent Dart 60.
This actual kite is called a Sundog.
The tail is 2 100-foot Premier rainbow sections.
This kite takes a little bit of practice.
The trick to this kite is that it pulls like a freight train.
Well, it's one of the most efficient ways to experience power and speed is with kites.
It is a very good workout.
And it's so environmentally clean too. All we're using is wind.
Go fly a kite. Come on out, check it out.